Okay, so I'm excited. Welcome to the first Ascension video for Suicide Squad Ascension YouTube channel. My opponent, who joined my game, is Avanar, and he bought a Mystic on a 3-2 hand and killed the cultist. And I'm actually going to go ahead and buy a Great Omen Raven. I feel like this early in the game, with the board the way it is, there's nothing super spectacular out there. The staff is great. He took the Combustion Idol. I think the Great Omen Raven's going to pick up some honor, and especially now that we get to add the staff to the deck, a great potential to go ahead and start trying to steal some honor from the honor pool pretty quickly and maybe run off with this thing. It's a pretty good strategy usually in this is a Call of the Godslayer and Return of the Fallen game. Interestingly, he passed up on Emery to pick up the second Mechana construct and a Battery Monk, so he's clearly wanting to go big Mechana if possible. I'm going to actually go ahead and continue along the lines of buying cards that help me beat monsters. I feel like the deck already started out that way. I really like taking a staff early in the game. I just think that it's a card that's pretty powerful. Any card that will give you a power continuously, just an incremental advantage, can pay off a lot. So I know from looking at my discard pile, I have a 50-50 shot on the Great Omen Raven. Gonna go ahead and name Apprentice. I'm gonna go ahead and name Militia. It would actually be worse for me to draw Militia, I think, right now, so I'll just gain more advantage out of it. I did not. I'm gonna buy the Runic Lycanthrope. I've already got one Lifebound card, plus I really do need to start building some runes. Okay, he's probably going to get the Demon Slayer here. He did not. Okay, so that could pay off. I think beating the Doom Weeper, I'll have enough rune. I think I prefer the Demon Slayer over the Shade of the Black Watch. I do like to banish a lot in the game. Now I have a really interesting decision because I think that Void Thirster, and again, a construct, it gives you a continuous incremental advantage. And again, in this combination of sets, that tends to pay off. So that's why we're doing this. I'm going to showcase as many different combinations of sets in these videos as I can, and hopefully show the differences in the way that I approach those games. Okay, so Avanar was able to pick up the Demon Slayer after that, so it'll be interesting to see. Pretty sure, yeah, there's actually 2 apprentices left in the deck, so that's a good chance to hit, but it did not. Still don't have enough for the Emery. I haven't bought a lot of runes, so it's not surprising. I've really gone in pretty hard for the monster kill, and I like the Shade a lot more than I like the Guardian. So I'm going to start with that, and I may take the Guardian as well. I think I will, actually. I've been really building this power theme, and so I'm going to continue to do that. Now, he's going to be after that Hedron Cannon, because if he gets that quickly, he may lock this game up because he's going to get a lot of incremental advantage that way. So any chance I get to banish that, that's going to be a big deal. The game's going to hinge on whether I'm able to start consistently beating monsters and getting extra honor with my Void Thirster, or whether he's able to build his long game with the Hedron Cannon. So far, I think that's what we're kind of looking at generally. The Corrosive Widow, if I'm able to kill that, which I do have a lot of power cards I could draw off this Spike Vixen, would give me a good shot to slow him down a little bit. And now he's buying some more heavies. So we're both kind of going in for the monsters. And I did draw more power, so I'm going to kill his construct. And I'm going to buy a Mystic. I do want to pick up cards like Blackwatch Elite, Emery, one with the Void. It would be nice to pick up some of those cards at some point. Big cards do win games in Ascension. So, gonna name Apprentice, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Still 3 apprentices, 50-50 shot here. And I still have yet to hit off of the Great Omen Raven, but it's not a total loss because it's set up 2 power off the Runic Lycanthrope. And now I get to beat the Earth Tyrant for a lot of honor and some cards, which leads to an Emery, and that is very strong. Already running away with a pretty huge honor lead, 18-5, which, as I stated, is kind of what I was looking at trying to do. Especially I was able to start off with the staff, the whatever unpronounceable word followed by staff. Now he's able to beat Samael possibly, unless he chooses the Wind Tyrant and the Mephit. A couple of good options there. He did go with the Samael. It's still early enough that he might build a pretty large advantage off that card. I'm not sure if that's exactly how I would have gone with it, but there's there's several options there. Everybody tends to approach these things differently. All right, so I'm pretty sure I kind of want to defeat the Mephit, honestly, but the tablet is so strong, and I can buy it if I beat the Tyrant. And I hit exactly 5 for the Tyrant and get to banish a card. So I'm going to do that. The Aura Initiate doesn't change my plans there in any way. Okay. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to be able to pick up. Neither of us have a construct. Oh, I do have a tablet to pick up off the Reclamax, and that may actually be a pretty game-breaking thing for me to hit here. I'm going to go ahead and take my extra turn. Generally, that's how I treat Tablet of Time's Dawn. Very rare occasions where I would not, because it's just treat it like, draw a new hand and do it again. A turn or two of advantage can really swing a game. I'm starting to consider, I don't really like Druids of the Stone Circle. An Initiate and Sensei is a reasonable buy. I think at this point I actually want to just use the staff, eat the honor pool. That quickens the game, which is we're sort of trying to run away with the game quickly. And also, that's what it does. I'm probably still naming Apprentice 4, 5, 6. Yep, they're both apprentices, so we're going to hit and gain 3 honor now off the Great Omen Raven. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to take the Aura Initiate, see if we can open up a monster. We did not. I think I will actually take... It's a gamble here. We're so far ahead. But I think there's just such a value. Like if you hit monsters, you could just end the game. So I'm going to actually take the Core of the Ferromancer, because even if I get to draw that can still pay off big. So even though I lose 1 honor there by not just buying honor off the staff, a lot of potential there. Either monster opens up or get to use the Core of the Ferromancer to great effect. Okay, this should be probably the last turn. Yeah, it's going to be, because I'm going to eat the honor pool, I'm pretty sure. Because, the game is over. I feel like that we've won. Not by a ton, but definitely should have this thing wrapped up now, so I won't banish anything. So I could either just I could eat the honor pool. Yeah, I think I actually just eat the honor pool. I think the game's over. So there we go. Very quick game there. Just got a staff, and then I was able to follow that up with killing a monster that killed a construct and getting a monster that gave me rune to get a Void Thirster to build my incremental advantage. He didn't really have any incremental advantage going on. He was trying to build a very quick combustion idol to draw some extra cards, but he wasn't ever quite able to get there, and part of that is the plan that I very quickly came up with was just, trying to finish off the honor pool before he got a late game advantage off of those. So hopefully some of that makes sense. Like I said, this first video, I'm going to try my best to explain some of the strategies that I use pretty, as clearly as I can. I'm not used to putting it in words, so hopefully the commentary will improve, and as will my voice. Getting over the cold, I'm pretty confident the voice will improve. Not sure about the commentary. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to go ahead and add a few more and just try to put as much content up as I can, because I just really enjoy doing it, and hopefully we'll see some of the various different strategies that arise in Ascension as we go along. So thank you for watching.